as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gostkowski the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Hey, 31!
Again, it's Miller. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Texans first down.
On first down, it's Miller. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. On second down, here's Miller. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Reset! 18! 54 Mike.
Here it comes, here it comes. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike
59.
Hey, check 20.
Throwing on third down, Watson looking for his tight end, fouls, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Check it, reload! 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
Watch the slants.
Wait, 28.
Here's Brady to throw. That's out to his running back, Michel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back now in Houston. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. On first down, Brady. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. That one goes for 30 yards. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Patriots. Gostkowski with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The Texans on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Finding Fouls complete. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Watson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Devin McCourty picks it off.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Hey, tighten down, there you go.
Brady now on 1st down to Michel on the dump off. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Brady. And oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Bravo! 41 Mike. Here we go, D. Get up.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Dorsett's got it. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown,
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. I'm coming for everyone. Right there. 54. Right there. 54. 24. You can't block me. You can't block me. At 31. Check 43.
Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54.
That's it. You can't block me.
Out of the gun, Watson escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Hey, Alabama.
Hey, 4-1's Mike. 4-1's Mike.
Hey, Delta.
Get in the weight room.
Mike 41. Mike 41.
Let him know. Let him know.
Brady going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll get that to Michel, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Gostkowski the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Texans 14.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first down, Watson eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the... opportunity.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Kill, kill, kill.
21. Here we go.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here we go.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. Kill.
Hey, turn it up.
Switch.
12. Check.
Jim.
Hey, gun.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far,
21.
hasn't been too successful.
21. Here we go.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
I don't believe that was called right here in the moment. I believe this was called during practice this week, that he was going to decide to be aggressive even on his own side of the field.
Just, you mean because it's the opening drive? Maybe they had this scripted?
I think that he just talked about it with his team and said, listen, I'm confident in you. If we end up in this situation, we'll go for it early just to set a tone in this game.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Wait.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I got this.
Ringo.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
Good
on a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
13 yards there and a Niner first. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Check, 41. We got it. Check.
Now it's Breida. And an alley to run. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. 22 yards. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And this is incomplete.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing. Got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there, threw it behind him. Going deep for Hopkins. That's caught at the 25. The Clemson connection. Watson to Hopkins for a big one. .52 yards.
That's good for a Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Watch a slap. Hey,
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Miller. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
This is it. 19. Hey.
He may try and run for this. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. From 17 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week, but here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
Check 13. Check 13.
Switch.
They go counter with Breida, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
That 2nd down play nets a -4.
Switch. Check hot.
Now a give coming right is Breida, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Leads to 4th down.
Here we go.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Check leg. Hey, alert.
They'll run it with Coleman, and this is going to come up well short.
We're set. 19. 57 the mic. Defense wins check.
They'll run on 1st down. Miller. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup. They keep it with Miller on 1st down. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
On 2nd down now. It's Miller. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Kiki QT there to make the grab. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
At the 33-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. Room here to run. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, 67 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gold with the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Here's Watson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target. And now it's second down. Throwing again is Watson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Hey, 59! Push him back. Check 50, check 50. 55! Check 99! Go!
To the air yet again, Watson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. On 3rd down, Miller. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. To the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
11. Hey, orbit. I got this.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. One, Omaha. Hey, gun. Go ahead. Hey, pick your game.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Kill.
Go ahead.
Now a give right side, Coleman. That one covered the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he almost flirted with disaster. There, but it does get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum.
And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The first play of the second half. A big success, over 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A first down carry now for Miller. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They'll run it again with Miller. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
50 seconds to Mike. Pick me up. Here we go, Trey.
On first down, Miller. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the air now with Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson. And he'll find Akins there, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Miller. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. Eric Armstead brought him down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Mike, 57's Mike. Ready? 57.
Now it's Watson. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. After the sack on first down, Watson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Watson. And it's caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Turn up. Kill, turn up.
Hey, alert. 65.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. Watch out.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. On third down, here's Coleman. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
You got it. You got it.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
12, fellas, here we go. I got this.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Let's go.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They run with Breida. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And, oh, that is going to be a safety. Well, I don't know if careless is the right word there, but bottom line, here in the 4th quarter, tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can, Brandon, and not only do you give up the lead, now you've got to turn around, punt it away from your own 20 as well. So it's really a double whammy with time starting to become a factor.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, gun.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
I got this.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation, turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hey, gun.
They run again with Breida. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Here we go. 180.
So we got man.
They'll run on first down. Coleman, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
41 Mike. You're not ready.
11.
Now Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Here we go. 180.
What we got?
I got this.
55.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Check. Kill. Whip. Watch the whip. Under 10. 10.
21.
Check.
11. 2.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Down to a knee here as the Texans look to let the clock roll. So Houston going to come away here with the victory.